Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Wanted to show you, if you're working on your takeaway, some really important things that are going to help you set yourself up for success. So today when I'm going into it, I'm going to start with setup. I taught a player the other day. I'm always trying to use real life examples when I'm doing these videos. I think it helps it be a little more applicable to you at home. So for this player, he was struggling with the takeaway getting a little bit too far from the inside. So if I sort of demo it here, when he was taking it back, so his setup, so a couple things that were factored in. One, the chest was a little bit closed. The reason it was closed is because the back arm was bent a little bit too much, okay? So when this happens, that's already preset my takeaway to want to go to the inside. So if my trail arm is too bent and my upper body is tilted, right away that club's gonna come from the inside. So if I wanna give you a really super simple drill to work on this, all we're going to do is we're going to take the club up, we're going to extend the arms, both arms extended, okay? I'm looking at the front of my arms, the front of my elbows here are pointed forward, okay? I'm not going to have a big change in how much one arm is bent versus the other. I'm going to have them both extended. My trail arm obviously is under my lead arm, so my trail elbow is under my lead elbow. And as I go down, that's going to be my setup position. So if I do that from here and I go in and I do that same takeaway, once I get both arms extended, well, now that club's going to want to track straight back, versus if I have this trail arm bent too much, it's going to pull it a little bit more from the inside. So I like both arms extended. How can I take it back, keeping those arms relatively extended? And then that's going to encourage me to use my pivot. And I'm just hitting a soft one, just working on keeping my arms extended from that good setup position. If I see a big adjustment from a wrist motion standpoint, that could bring it in. If I see a big adjustment from my trail elbow, that can bring it in. If I just take those two things away and I keep that trail wrist pretty solid and that trail arm pretty solid, it's pretty easy to make that takeaway. Very simple. So start with the setup. It's going to help your backswing. It's going to help the rest of your swing. Really easy drill. Get those arms extended, bring it down in front of you, get into that good setup, and then try not to adjust this trail wrist too much or trail elbow too much in that starting of the backswing. So start with that and then build sort of those little swings into bigger swings. Hope that helps you guys. Thanks so much for watching.